Yo, yo, here we are again with a new recording. This is Stroopsy speaking. As you can see, we have to do this, so let's do this. From Yako Sakazaki's point of view, having regained control of herself, Yako rejoins Miu on their search for the record of Phaeton scroll so that they can stop the curse. However, they find themselves with scarcely any leads to follow. So, yeah, this is quite the pickle, as you can see. Let's see, it's 4 PM. South Varigisui Street. I wonder how you pronounce Varigisui. I know we're supposed to be finding that record of Phaeton scroll thing, but it sure would be nice if we had more of a lead to work with. Right now, our only option is to try and trace the bloodline of that Omyoshi Seiman Tsuchimikado to today. But he's not a legitimate descendant of his family, so the library doesn't have anything about it. And since we've got nothing so far, we find ourselves here. Hihaku? Yeah. Hihaku Soap's office building. Now then, can we really just barge in there and expect it to go well? No. Oh, mein Lock! Holy macaroni! It's Mockingbird number 17. It is Bad Bill. Holy moly, look how bad and evil looking he is. I bet all the droopsies and ladies are crazy about him. He has a X-shaped scar on his beak, and look at his hair and this evil, murderous stare he's giving off with his tight black leather jacket. It's, my god. Bad Bill and Pink Punch are made for each other, I think. Holy, what a find. Insane. Simply insane. There were a bunch of police cars speeding by here earlier. I wonder if something happened. Must be. I've seen a few police officers and they looked like they were on edge. Could Inspector Tsutsumi have let that Nejima escape and everyone's scrambling to fight him? Oh, after all the effort we put into gathering information, that would be unfortunate. Well, we know by now what happened. Or is about to happen at this point. Has Miyu been doing stuff like this all by herself up until now? It's so dangerous and there are so many unknowns. Must be so tough for her. No wonder it would be hard to make friends. Something the matter? Nope, let's go for it. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, we've managed to get this far. Hey, Miyu, you know... Yeah? You might not look it, but you've got a bold side, a little reckless even. Huh? You think? Suppose things not going to plan is just a part of life in this world. No, I mean, I think it's a good thing, and I'm the same way. I feel like we get along well together. Maybe that's one reason why. Yeah, thanks. Giggle, giggle, giggle. Oh, Miyu, what about that one guy? The one Inspector Tsutsumi checked with, I forgot his name. Alright, apparently he never heard from Nakagoshi. Now that we have a way of contacting him directly anyway. We just have to leave a message with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau's messenger and hope it reaches him. He's always the one who contacts me, and even then it's only instructions. Well, I guess we're in a tight spot then. We won't get anywhere just waiting around. Let's do the best we can working on our own. Well, let's click the Hihaku Soap's office building. So this is the Hihaku Soap's headquarters. So we are thinking that one of the high-ranking people here is most likely the mastermind. Chairwoman Yamamori, was it? Wait, are chairwoman high-ranking? Isn't the most important person at the company the president? I'm not sure, but she's definitely an important person. Even if we're able to meet with her, what do we talk with her about? We can't just waltz in there and ask her if she knows about the Inscrow out of nowhere. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Is that your working style, Mio? Well, whenever I find myself out of options, I usually just jump right into the thick of it. Oh, if you're scared, I don't mind going in by myself. Scared? As if. Think of me as your trusty bodyguard. I don't mind going big and taking a chance. Oh, yeah, there's the Yakko I know. Now, shall we? Wait, sorry, hold on just a minute. No problem, we can take our time. Is this really everything we could interact with? I think so. Okay. So shall we go inside? Alright, let's give this a shot. Excuse us. Excuse us. Looks like we're out of luck. Looks like we're out of luck. Okay. Who knew you needed an appointment months in advance to meet a chairwoman? Turns out she's super duper important. Even the receptionist gave us the cold shoulder after realizing we're just students. Maybe her private secretary would hear us out, but they seem to be out at the moment. That case. If Hiyako was not good, I don't know if we have any other options. Barging in suddenly didn't work out. At this point, there might be nothing more we can do. Well, this is it, I think. You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing suspend will return you to the story chart. Suspend. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Paranormasight. I hope you had a great time in this 7 minutes you experience here, and I guess I will see you in the next one. I will continue. Let's see. We can't continue this one. We can't continue this one. This one is blocked. This one is blocked. So, I think it is finally time for the very, very ominous, weird mystery person we are apparently playing. Maybe it's a good person. Maybe it's a bad person. Maybe it's someone entirely new. Maybe it's someone we know. Maybe it's someone from the past, but somehow awake. Chapter is darkness. Question mark. Question mark. I hope you're ready. This might be a good one. Time unknown. I actually don't know when this happened. Yeah. My head. What's happening? Is it one of those situations again? Yoshimi? Who killed him? Won't get away with it? Hihaku. This is everything I can identify right now. I actually can't move the camera. I need to shake this away, it seems. Let's begin from the beginning. Did I hit my head? It's killing me. My vision is so blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. I must have fallen or something. get up. Huh? My body won't move. Why? Why am I on the floor in the first place? No. Hold on. More importantly, who am I? Now, this is interesting, isn't it? Okay, think. Try to remember something, anything. Resurrection, like your... It feels like my head is going to split apart. What was that? That man's face I think I've seen before. I'm sure I know it. Enter the man's name. Yoshi. Hajime Yoshimi. I think it was him. Or maybe Jun Eryo, I'm not sure. Hajime Yoshimi. Ah, I guess it's just Yoshimi then. Yoshimi. Hajime Yoshimi. That's it. I know that name. The dark mist obscuring my memories is slowly starting to clear. Yeah, my head is hurting again. What was that? A memory of mine? Hajime and I think we were close. But the first thing I saw, he was dead. Did I? Just what kind of person am I? Get up. I can move again. And I think my head is starting to clear. It looks like I'm in some kind of warehouse. Maybe I can find some clues as to what happened. I should take a look around. You can press suspend at any point in this chapter and start again from the same point when you select resume. If you get stuck, try playing a different route before returning to this one. This is why I played the other routes first. Because there's certain things that basically enable more options in this chapter. I think this is one way to put it. This is something I still remember. So we should have everything available now since we exhausted all of the other chapters we can play. If you're an avid watcher, you might have figured out who we are playing. I know this since I played this game before, and this is one of the few memories I still retain. But yeah, I won't comment on that. What I can be sure of right now is that my memories are hazy. I should look around to see if I can find any clues about who I am. What I can be sure, I should look around. Items. I looked through all my pockets, but I don't have anything on me. Did I really not have anything, or were my things taken? So we're playing a person with pockets on them. Yeah, this is our life now. I bet there's a bird hidden somewhere. Okay, let's inspect the room a little bit. Air duct. There's an air duct on the ceiling. Could this place have been a factory at some point? I wish I could crawl through it to escape, but I don't see any way to get into it from here. No check mark. If If I listen close, I can just make out the sound of air blowing through the duct. I don't even know if I'm above or below ground. Okay. Chair, why not? Folding chair, all alone in the middle of the room, gives me the creeps for some reason. They must have set me on it earlier. I probably passed out and fell on the floor. Isn't this the typical British basement furniture we're seeing here? Folding chair, all alone in the middle of the room, gives me the creeps for some reason. They must have set me on it earlier. I probably passed out and fell on the floor. Trash can. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. My guess is that this room isn't used very often, if at all. I can't just wait here for someone to come to my rescue. I need to look for a way out. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. My guess is that I can't just wait. Lockers. Some storage lockers. Open the left locker, open the right locker. Left one. There's a bucket and mop in the left locker. I guess that's where they keep the cleaning stuff. Okay, the same by locker again. Right locker. There's nothing inside, but there's a piece of paper stuck to the front. Chemical, flammable, liquid, ventilation. If leaked, equipment integrity, thoroughly. That's quite a collection of words. What could this place be used for? Desk. A typical office desk. There's all kinds of stationery on it. Is there anything that looks usable? There's this pen, but I don't really need it. I leave it here for now. Okay. Desk drawer. Open the top drawer. It doesn't look like there's anything in the top drawer. Middle drawer. There's some kind of note in the middle drawer. Alkyl benzene, benzalkonium chloride, sulfonic acid, sodium hydroxide. Names of chemicals. Maybe this is some kind of chemical plant? I wonder what chemical and industry plant we encountered in the story so far. Bottom drawer? Nothing in the bottom drawer. No, wait. There's something stuck way in the back. Is it what I think it is? Ooh, it looks like there's some kind of sticker stuck back there, but it's too dark to tell what it is. What do you mean, too dark? My god. One time with professional people. Cabinet. A cabinet straight out of an office. Let's see what happens if I slide this open. Looks like there's nothing inside. Oh, I will try the drawer starting from the top. Nope, totally empty. Oh, didn't notice it was a different dialogue. This last drawer is different from the others. It's a padlock with a 4-digit combination. I have no idea what the combination could be, but I'll leave it for now. This lock looks brand new compared to everything else. Is this room being used for something? 4 digits, huh? I guess I could try all the numbers from 0 to 9,999, but that will be my last resort. Steel shelf. A big shelf, the kind you always see in warehouses and stuff. Wish I could find some tools or something, but no such luck. A big shelf used in storage spaces. Container. What's this? The label has been torn off, but this must be soap. There's quite a bit left inside. Put back, guess I don't really need this. Actually, take it. What's this? Take. I might be able to use this. Might as well keep it on me. Soap acquired. Mmm. Mmm. What else do we have? Cardboard boxes. Bunch of messily stacked cardboard boxes. I took a peek inside, but it was too dark to see much. I'll need more light. Then we have the switchboard. Switchboard. Looking inside, it seems that this room has electricity at least. Does that mean someone is using this place for something? A switchboard. Does that something? Door. It won't open. Must be locked from the outside. So really I'm locked in here. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt I can afford to take my time here. I tried banging on it, but there was no response. Doesn't seem like anybody's out there. Doom doom tsh, doom doom. Okay. Doom doom tsh. Out there. Okay. Sink and a mirror. There's a little sink here. It's pretty dirty. I hope I don't have to use it. There's water dripping from the faucet, but the knobs are stuck. I can't move them in either direction. Looks like I definitely won't be using it. Let's save the mirror for last. Actually, it is the last thing. Yeah, I think we interacted with everything else. Alright, let's see who we are. There's a key to the sink. If I can use this to see what I look like, it might help me remember who I am. No good. This mirror is completely unusable with all the grime that's built up on it. I wonder if I could clean it somehow. Oh, I could use the soap to clean off that grime. I should have known that just putting soap on the mirror wouldn't do anything. I need something to wipe it with. Okay, so this is everything we have. Let's look in the lockers again. I think there was a mop. There's a bucket and mop in the left locker. I guess that's where they keep the cleaning stuff. Oh, I might be able to use these cleaning supplies. Right. Boom. I can fill the bucket with soap and use the mop to clear away most of the grime. Soapy mop acquired. Holy macaroni. Soap in a container, judging by its size, is probably for industrial use. Mop. A soapy mop. It's pretty long, so I should be able to clean things from afar without getting myself dirty. Okay, then use this on the mirror. Mirror. In the mirror. There's a soapy mop. I should be able to clean the mirror with this. Clean in one swipe. This soap is pretty good. I have to remember the brand. We are her. Do you remember her? She actually appeared in the story, I think once or twice or something. That's the girlfriend from Yoshimi. So, this is what I look like? Right, yeah, this is me. I know this face. But something doesn't feel right. Something's missing. Oh, my name. I can't remember my name. I need to figure out what my name is. Recall. I know what I look like. Next, I have to remember my name. Is there a woman with this face, my memories? Come on, I need my name. Mayu Chosawa. Does this mean I have to enter this one? Chosawa? Chosawa. Mayu Chosawa. Yes, that's definitely it. My name is Mayu Chosawa. Mysterious woman, Mayu Chosawa. My name is Mayu Chosawa. That man I saw in my memory is Hajime Yoshimi as my fiancé. Wait. If what I saw was from my past, then Hajime's... No. Hajime could never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Knowing him, he's probably worked himself into a frenzy looking for me. I have to get out of here and let him know that I'm okay. Now we are one step closer. I feel a little better now that I've remembered where I am. I have to find a way out of here. It's so dark though. My eyes are adjusting, but I still can't see well. There must be some kind of light around here. Okay. From what I can see, I'm not hurt. I just look like crap. So why was I brought here? From what I can see, crap brought here. Okay, light with the switchboard, right? I think. Switchboard. Looking inside, it seems that this room has electricity at least. Does that mean someone is using this place for something? Light, we need light. We have a pen here. And I'm not sure if this will help us in any way. Oh. Lights. Like, actually, lights at the top. It looks like the light on the ceiling's on. But still so dark. Oh, there's dirt all over the bulb. Time for that mop to make another appearance. There, it's a little brighter now. I should have an easier time searching now. Just hope we can actually find something. I still don't hear anyone out there. No reason to waste my energy banging and yelling. It will be easier to search the room now that the lights are on. Let's see if we can find anything. Okay. Like the bird sticker? Manga magazine? A manga magazine called Weekly Shonen Scorpion. I think Hajime used to read this, even at his age. He liked the series about delinquents. No, not the time to get caught up reminiscing. This looks like a curse echo to me. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. My guess is that this room isn't very used often, if at all. Rescue. Can't just wait for someone to come to my rescue. I need to look for a way out. Holy chair. Desk drawer. Nothing in the bottom drawer. Oh wait, there's something stuck way in the back. There's some kind of sticker in there. It looks like a delinquent penguin. Is this stuck on something? If my memories weren't so jumbled, I might actually be able to remember. What do you mean, you useless piece of... My god. What do you mean? Why are you... Okay, this one I think we can search now. That is a bit more lighter. There's strange bottles and bags filled with some kind of powder in the boxes. If this place is a factory, these may be their products. It's not telling if they're dangerous or not. Better not touch them. Okay. Well, let's press on this one, I guess. There's something on the floor here. Was this here all along? I had no idea. Is this the lantern? The weird light we saw when we played Shogo-Okia? And the same weird light we saw in Harue's point of view outside of the factory, because the character we are playing right now, Mayo Chosawa, is in the factory. Well, this makes sense, I guess, but why this curse echo is in the beginning with Shogo-Okia, this is strange. Huh. A lantern carved out of wood. It's kind of creepy. Something about this feels different than all the other abandoned junk in here. Cursed unquiet, the beckoning light. Yeah, it's this one. What is this? Fault, forgive me, let you... won't let you do. Yeah. Such terrible regret and resentful memories flowing into my mind. The evil ones, the curse bearers, end them all by their own bane. You have acquired the power of the curse on the beckoning light. You can use it to kill curse bearers using their own curses. Press the use curse button when you wish to kill your target. Oh. Oh. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Man, it has been a while since we saw this, right? Files updated. The beckoning light. Let's read this once it's a bit quieter. Like now. The beckoning light, I think it was here. Kind of insane that we're getting a new curse. Well, not entirely new. We saw it. We saw hints of it already in the story, but it's only revealing now. And we still have, like, I don't know, the Taiko of Tsugaru. No clue. The ever-burning lantern. Is this from Harue? Or not? No, she is the haunting clappers, I think. So the ever-burning lantern is also something we don't really know about, I think. Huh. Here we know about this one. We know this is from Yako. Well, this is the new one. This is from Harue. This is Tetsu Tsutsumi. No clue. Midoricho Park. No clue. Namigaki. One side read. Well, this was from Nejima. And he can kill by knowing the informations, the required information about a person. Even though this was never updated. Interesting. An ever-burning lantern. This was the professor one. Yeah. Kills by disembowelment one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the curse echo. Yeah, this was the professor, but we got this already as Tetsu Tsutsumi. So it's only the Taik of Tsugaru pretty much who's still a little bit questionable and weird. And the Whispering Canal in this timeline. Like, this is very interesting because if we think back to the very beginning of the game, we saw Yoko dying first. Yoko was the name, right? Oh, it's person of interest. Yeah, Yoko Fukunaga. Right. She died and drowned, and then she dropped the curse down. I think she attempted to kill Shogooki for whatever reason. And the curse of her, or maybe at this point it wasn't her curse, who knows, backfired the curse from her, and this is why she died at the start of the game. I think this is what happened. Like this wasn't her plan. This wasn't supposed to happen. But we don't know for sure, of course. Maybe she triggered it accidentally, or maybe she had an evil mind. But yeah. And then in this current storyline, Shogooki died by drowning. So either the curse was reflected at him while he used it, or she managed to kill him and got away with it. And the beckoning light never reflected her curse. It was not there for whatever reason. Yeah, okay. Just trying to make sense of what's happening. Anyway, the beckoning light. In enduring superstition, while walking along the road near Honjo at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo, Kunitaro Utagawa painting. Curse power kills by means of the curse they possess one who has become a curse bearer. Right. A resentful memory. A vague silhouette is framed by silvery moonlight near the bridge. It is a man hunched over near death, with regret carved on his face. Visions of the past flash through his mind. Memories of the young couple and the daughter, but he has lost everything. He had repaid the kindness shown to him with evil. The regret gnaws at him now. It is too late to undo it. His mind turns to the Onmyoji woman. There's this weird Onmyoji woman again. It was all her doing. No, the blame laid with him and his inexperience. He had foolishly involved himself with the forbidden in inviting evil into his life. I should have left the rite of resurrection well enough alone. The light of the man's life begins to fade as regret and anger wash over him in turns. If only I had accomplished it in the end. Alas, it's too late for that now. I am prepared for hell. Perhaps in another life I can fulfill my dreams. Even if this body perishes, I can atone for my sins. I wonder. Is it here? Yeah, like there was this Honjo incident in the Edo period back in the past. And there was one person who kind of set this off, right? If I Feast of Shadows, no, Honjo. The Honjo incident, no. Well, whatever. Seiman, yeah. Seiman Tsuchimikado. Seiman Tsuchimikado. He kind of was the trigger for the mysteries and curses. So I think he was the initial bearer of the beckoning light. This kind of makes sense with how he wants to kill the curse bearers with their own curses and regret. Like, this is very vaguely written, even compared to the other curses. Yeah, okay. Enough theory crafting, stretching out the episode length. Okay. I remember now. I remember everything. I know why I was brought here. That's right, earlier. I feel sick. Where am I? Oh my goodness. It's one of... Yes, that is correct. We finally have a confession. Someone's talking on the phone. Yes, quite stubborn. We had to use the maximum dose of truth serum. Truth serum? They drug me with something? There's someone behind me. Can I get a look at them? Damn, my body won't move. Kind of scared me. I don't know. This is ugly. This is unpleasant feeling. Oh, you are awake. Your head must be beginning to clear right about now. You, Takumi. Shit, you tricked me. Such a harsh accusation. It was you who was being uncooperative. What did you do to me? What was that about a truth serum? I assure you have nothing to worry about. You are in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effects. Memory loss, brain fog. It was you. You were the one who hurt Hajime. Try all you want, I'm not telling you shit. No matter, I already have everything I need. What? I am in the middle of a call with the chairwoman. Why don't you have a rest while you wait? Hey, stop. Get away from me. I'm still conscious, if only barely. Concentrate, focus on Takumi. I need all the information I can glean from his conversation. Focus on Takumi's head and gather information. Focus. Correct, she does not seem to know where the is hidden. Hajime Yoshimi was the same. Yes, it was unexpected, but... No, he really did do something to Hajime. Damn it, I'm fading. Shake your head to stay awake when you begin to lose consciousness. Yeah. That was close. I have to keep listening. From Araishi. Yes, exactly as planned. As for Iwoi, I expect, yes, as soon as possible. Yes, the curse will likely tomorrow, according to Araishi. I can't, just a little more. He's going to scare me, isn't he? Yes, as long as we keep her in here, the curse will... Yes, she will certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. Is he talking about me? I'm fading again. Keep it together, anything I can learn. Yes, I will be leaving her here. I will take the telephone with me. Ah, yes, that is the cabinet. That should pose no problem. Yes, I have changed the lock. The year of the company's founding. I can't hold on any longer. That's right, I remember now. That man is Takumi Yumioka of Hyaku Soaps. He showed up at my hair salon about a month ago. He came to ask me to try out a new shampoo they'd made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later, but... He suddenly started asking me about my fiancée. I remember thinking that was pretty weird. Hyaku is a huge company, so I tried to be polite and answered all his questions. He wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from, if there was anything special about them, or if he was heir to anything. I thought it was so strange I didn't give him any specifics. Then that night, he never came to the place we agreed to meet. So I went to where he said he would be going, the Fomiyasu Gardens. That's where I found his dead body. I was so distraught I just ran away. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. After that I decided to put all my hopes in that rite of resurrection everyone was talking about. I searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Then Takumi showed up again. He told me that he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I would just act interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. Next thing I knew, I was locked up in this room. Pumped full of drugs, left here on the floor, barely even conscious. I spent the night dreaming of him, praying for a chance at the rite of resurrection. And at midnight last night I got the curse of the beckoning light. Between the drugs and the curse, I passed out. That must be why I lost my memory. But now I remember everything. It was Hyaku. They went after Hajime. They put me in here. Persons of interest updated. Mayu Chozawa. Female beautician, the beckoning light. Mayu is a beautician and the fiancée of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer with the Sumida Police Department. Mayu was abducted by Takumi Yumioka and other employees of Hyaku Soaps and held captive in the basement of an abandoned factory. Following an interrogation intended to extract information about Hajime Yoshimi, she was left there, where she later received the beckoning light curse. Well, this is weird. So the beckoning light was somehow even at the park, despite she being imprisoned here, like even before the Feast of Shadows went off, even before everyone got their curses, if I'm following this right. Very, very weird. Or maybe it was at the same time, but still, she's imprisoned here, and somehow the light made its way all the way to the park. Yeah, this is weird. Whatever. During her school years, Maya was the second in command of an all-female gang. She was known for having glares so fierce that could silence a crying child. It was during this time that she met Hajime Yoshimi, a member of a rival gang. At some point during the countless clashes between the gangs, the two fell into a peculiar romantic relationship. Although their tastes in food, clothing, TV and movies could not be more opposite, they maintained a comfortable union by staying out of each other's hobbies. After being forced to repeat her third year 3 times, she dropped out of high school and began apprenticing at a hair salon on the recommendation of a friend. She also attended night school and was proud to earn her beautician license 2 years ago. Mayu always cut Hajime's hair, although he seemed content with her work, remarking, "My hair ain't much without Mayu's touch." She had been secretly plotting to give him a more stylish look. You. But why did they have to kill him? Was that Hyaku's doing too? What could they have wanted with him? I knew his job was dangerous, but why would a company like that go after an officer in the juvenile division? I get it now. All that about the shampoo was just to get to Hajime. Hajime. You were always the kind of guy who could shoulder any burden with a smile on your face. What burden were you carrying this time? To be targeted by a company that's more than willing to kidnap and drug people? Was it something you couldn't tell even me? No. Takumi said he had gotten some kind of information out of me using the drug. Could I have had Hajime's secret somewhere in my memories? If I did, what could it have been? Did Hajime tell me something? Whatever it is, just let me say one thing. Fuck you, Hihaku! I'm not about to let any of this go the way you want. Yeah, that's right. It's up to me to protect any secret that Hajime was trying to hide. I'll finish whatever it is he didn't get a chance to. After all, it's always been up to me to clean up your messes. It's okay. Whatever you got yourself involved in, I'm sure you had good reason. I'm gonna take them for all they got, just you wait and see. Alright, it's about time I got out of this dump. Okay. I just remember that I heard the rules for the rite of resurrection when I got this curse stone. But killing other people to bring someone back, that's out of the question. Hajime would never accept sacrificing another person to come back himself. None of this was ever an option to begin with. The way we lived. Ever since we were kids, we were always ready to die if that's what it came to. We'd never take our foot off the gas just cause we were scared of death. We were never such big fans of living anyways. That's why we were always prepared for it. I used to wonder if we took things a little too lightly. But that's just how much we trusted each other. So I have no use for some shitty rite. That's the truth, Hajime. Okay, on that note, Takumi was using a telephone earlier. He may have taken the phone with him, but now I know that this place is on the network. If I can find a way to contact someone on the outside, I could call for help. Takumi was also talking about something he did in here. He did? Okay. Curse stone. The curse stone of the beckoning light doesn't have any soul dregs in it. No matter what, using this curse would be wrong. I'm not even going to think about it. Okay. Hajime might be able to bust that lock, but I don't stand a chance. There's no opening this door from inside. What do I do? Mirror. No, Mayu, this isn't the time to start feeling sorry for yourself. Just watch. I'm gonna get out of here in no time. What about the bird sticker? There's some kind of sticker in there. It looks like a delinquent penguin. Wait, is this... This is that thing. What? Hajime, thanks for waiting. What's wrong? You're wasting that handsome face of yours looking like that. You think? I think I'm still plenty handsome. Can I with that? Are you not meeting with that girl today? Hitomi, I mean. Nah, she's off doing who knows what. That's too bad. Just found a hair catalog I thought would be perfect for her. Seems like you're pretty worried about her. Yeah, she reminds me of myself at that age. Can't help but worry. I think. I'd say she's a little bored of sunshine compared to what you were like. Shut up. Talking emotionally, she needs an adult who can understand how she feels. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites at them all. You might be right. So tell her I wanted to see her, will you? Sure, I'll do that, but... This other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case. Oh, she must really be something else if you don't know how to deal with her. No, it's not really that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them. What do you mean by that? Well, I can't really get into the details. But she might have the talisman I've been looking for. Said it was a memento from her father. Could we really be related? It's not like I can just take it from her. What are you mumbling about? Who's related to who? Sorry, it's nothing. It's about that thing with your family, isn't it? Is she the one who has piece of the book your ancestor left behind? Is she the one who has piece of the book that your ancestor left behind? Huh? Mayu, how do you know that? God, I forget how dense you are sometimes. How long have you been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one time. Rambling about how this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden in these two talismans. That something was giving you a bad feeling about it and you need to be careful. Oh, right. That's all I know though, and I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. But if it's something important you need to protect, then what are you waffling about? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mayu. I feel better now. Oh, that's right. Did you hear? The mockingbirds were seen in Honjo. That came out of nowhere. Mocking what now? It's an urban legend about these bird stickers that show up out of nowhere. I was always kind of curious about them, but I never thought they'd be in Honjo. There may be a bunch showing up all over town, so we gotta keep an eye out. You feeling alright? What's gotten into you? What's so special about these birds? Come on! One of them is a penguin with a pompadour. You can't tell me that isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen. That's so dumb. Yeah, this is the greatest thing we've ever seen, man. Holy moly. That's right. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could that be the information that Hyogo wanted? Mockingbird number 3 discovered! It's the penguin delinquent with the pompadour. With the blonde one, and look at his eyebrows. Holy moly. It is number 3 pompadour penguin. Oh my goodness gracious. Only 2 mockingbird stickers are missing. I think this pretty much tells us that the game is nearing its climax. If we didn't miss them, like this could be an option as well. Then we're even closer to the climax. Who knows? Yeah. Found a mockingbird sticker in there. Nothing in the drawer now. Takumi was also talking about something he did in here. Okay, then there's the cabinet with the padlock, and we know this is about Hihaku soaps. So we take a little look at this one. And 1946 was the establishment here. But yeah, Takumi said something about this. He said he put something in here and locked it. So there's probably something in here. Should I try my luck with the lock? Give up. No. Okay. Yeah, enter number. Okay, the first number from the left, 1. Now the second number, 9. The third, 4. The last number, 6. Well? Ah, yeah. Oh, so goitus. Yes, it opened. Huh? But how did the year Hihaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? I had an idea when it might have been, but did I really get that lucky? Now that I think about it, there's definitely something different in the air here. Is this another side effect of the drug or something else? Well, it doesn't matter right now. I should see what's in here. What is this thing? Guess I might as well put it out. Yeah. And it looks sort of like a phone, but there's no receiver. Is this the fax machine which never got a check mark when we were trying to use it at Harui's point of view, like her place? Oh, I know. This is a fax machine. I've seen commercials for these on TV. If I remember correctly, it's used to send copies of documents to other people who have one. What an age we live in where we can send letters and things without going through the mailman. This means I can call for help without a telephone. I've never used one before, but If I can connect it to the power in the phone line. Alright, we've got power. Now I just need to figure out who I can send it to. What else do I need? I found a bunch of paper in the cabinet. I need a pen to write with. And I will need a phone number for a fax machine to send this to. What am I gonna do about that? I need a pen and a phone number for a fax machine. The cabinet, the fax machine was empty now. I need a pen and a phone number for a fax machine so I can call for help. I'm sure there's a pen around here somewhere. Might as well look for that first. Yeah, phone number, I'm not so sure, but there was the pen on the desk. A typical office desk, there's all kinds of stationery on it. Is there anything that looks usable? Alright, I've got a pen. Now I can write a message. Pen acquired. Though I better check that it actually works. Pen. Pen this. An oil-based pen. The pen tip is totally dry. I won't be able to write anything with this. I wonder if I could fix it somehow. Can be fixed with nail polish remover, which we learned from Ario in the couple past episodes, if you still remember. The weird out of nothing topic they talked about for so long. This was for this scene. Yeah. Huh? You can fix this with nail polish remover? Why did that pop into my head all of a sudden? Well, might as well give it a try. This is one of Hihaku's warehouses. There just might be some nail polish remover somewhere. Okay. If I had some nail polish remover, I might be able to get it working. There's plenty of soap on these shelves, but no nail polish remover. What was in these cardboard boxes again? Ah, disposed bottles and soap. I wonder if there could be... There's nail polish remover. There's no label, but I'm sure that's what this is. Nail polish remover, quiet. Right, so if I use this... Nothing particularly useful in these boxes. Items. Nail polish remover. Nail polish remover. Hihaku soap's logo is on it. Use on pen. The tip of the pen has been soaked in nail polish remover. I should be able to use the pen now, at least for a while. Nail polish remover won't do much good on my manicure now that it's mixed with a bunch of ink. An oil-based pen. It should work now that I've cleaned off the dried ink with nail polish remover. I have a pen and some paper. Now all I need is a phone number I can send a fax to. Do I know of anywhere that has a fax machine? Now this might be the tricky part. Magazine? A weekly magazine. It's a fairly recent issue. The cover story is an interview with the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. Not interested. Trash can. The manga magazine, maybe? No. This might be a little bit more difficult now. Let's try this one out real quick. No. What was in the right locker? There's nothing inside, but there's a piece of paper stuck to the front. Ah, yeah. Okay, my assumption is that we are actually done here right now. I don't think we can do anything. I actually think we can't do anything in here. Yeah. And this chapter will be suspended. You can select resume from the story chart to start playing again from the same point. And I think we instead have to go to this chapter again and to Haru's household maybe. Or maybe to the beckoning light. And this is how these two chapters are kind of connected in a way, in a very interesting way. But I will end this episode for now. I think this is one, if not the longest episode I've ever taken on this game, probably. I don't know. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. But the puzzle was nice. I like this part. Okay, bye bye.